Hello, everyone. This is a off the record discussion. I have no Bible in my lap. I'm not going to read you the word. I'm going to speak to you truthfully as a human that's been in the word for 51 years. 60 AD, historically, an earthquake took place and affected Colossae and Laodicea, two cities within a day's walking distance of each other, 100 miles up the Lycus Mandrian River. It's had many names. The river's still there, and the ruins are still there of the two cities. The third city, Hierapolis, is still inhabited, a tourist city today with a name change. But what's unique about the tourist city is volcanic hot springs, which they still have today, that people soak in for healing of the physical. Now, Paul wrote to Colossians and Laodicea. Read the letter of Colossians, especially the last chapter and the 16th verse. Chapter 4:16, beginning with chapter 4:12. Epaphras, a young evangelist from the city Colossae that studied under Paul for 2 years or more, possibly 3 years or more, in Ephesus headquarters. Now, 60 AD in the earthquake. Paul is not going to write a letter, nor is Epaphras concerned about the people of Colossae after the earthquake, because Colossae is not rebuilt. It was so devastating, Colossae being a small town without banking or its own coin being made, it ceased to exist after 60 AD. So the letter to Colossians was written before 60 AD, somewhere between 50 and 60 AD, possibly after 55 AD to 60 AD when the earthquake took place. At that point, Epaphras was concerned that Gnostic beliefs and religion was coming in behind Paul's teachings and winning away disciples of the way to Gnosticism, worship of angels, supposedly superior spiritual knowledge, Gnosticism. Gnostic means superior knowledge, higher knowledge. And Gnosticism came into full strength by the middle of the 2nd century, 150. But we're dealing with 55 AD, approximately 100 years earlier. We're dealing with Paul's message to disciples or believers. And we're dealing with the letter to the Colossians that is to be read with the letter to the Laodiceans. And the key secret is Ephesians is the circulation letter. Ephesians is the circulation letter. Ephesians is the Laodicean letter that the Laodiceans received from Tychicus, Paul's mailman. K-man, the mailman. It's not Tychicus, CH sound in English, but it's Tychicus with a K sound, like Melchizedek. Tychicus. CH sound in Bible is a K sound. All right, now, read the two letters, study the two letters at the same time, and I believe, here's my point, they received their letters from Paul before 60 AD earthquake. Somewhere between 55 AD and 60 AD, they received Colossae, Laodicea, and those two letters were read to the disciples in Hierapolis, the Tri-Cities, the third city mentioned in Colossians, the 4th chapter. That's where I'm at right now. I'm stuck on 60 AD and before. 50 headquarters, Ephesians, to the Colossian letter, before 60 AD. Maps, hear me and hear me well. Every city, even with name change, every river that usually ran close to a well-populated city. Usually there's a river near the well-populated city so they can grow crops and feed the population of the city with water to drink and food to eat from the river. Every city, every river, every landmass, such as Galatia, is not a city. It's a landmass in the middle of Turkey, in the middle of Asia, east of Asia Minor. Asia Minor is the west coast of Turkey. And it is from 50 to 60 AD where the truth was driven underground. And completely by Islam entering the area from 625 to 7 to 800 AD. Islam drove the truth underground that was in Asia Minor, the west coast of Turkey, Ephesus, Colossae, Laodicea, and Hierapolis. Hope you understood. Did you get it? Did I make it clear enough? Love you. I'm stuck on before 60 AD.